This is a video of how to export your ASEBA database for backup or to Excel or SBS for all of our ASEBA programs. Once you log into one of our programs, on the left-hand side, the top is the top directory, usually called root. If you renamed this directory, just please go to that directory and click on it to highlight it. And please right-click and choose Export Data. Here you'll choose the file type to export. You have choices of data transfer file, which is the entire database, raw form data, scored form data, combined raw scored data. ASEBA P&O is a different program, and you can also get a form status report if you would like. So I'm going to continue with the data transfer file for the entire database, and then I'll come back and do it again for the combined raw and scored form data. So here I'm going to choose data transfer file and click next. Here you have a choice if you want to remove identifiers or if you want to set a completed date range. These are optional. If you do choose to set a completed date range, please choose the from and to, and then click next. So I'm going to uncheck that for now. Here you'll just wait for it to build the export, and then you will be able to click on export. Okay, so here it's downloaded a downloads file, and it's called ASEBA_data_transfer. So now I'm going to go back and redo this export, choosing the raw and scored portion. So right click on root again, choose export data. Here, when you have the export type, please choose which one you would like, but I'm going to choose, for example, combined raw and scored form data, and click next. Here, I'm going to choose actually Excel as my file format, and you can actually rename your file if you'd like. So I'm just going to say, I'm just going to call it ASEBA export April. And then I would click next. Here you can also again remove identifiers, include comments, you can check that, or set a completed date range. These are all optional. You can click next, and it will build the data. You can click export. And here it has exported under the name that I gave it, ASEBA Export April, and you can open it up. And here you will see all of your data in your Excel spreadsheet. This has been a video on how to export data to zip file, Excel, or SPSS for ASEBA programs.